Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome back to Space Engineers. So this is episode 10. I just thought we'd have a bit of a recap of what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of work offline just to try and progress the base a little bit. As you can see, the hydrogen, which is now marked by hydrogen 1, put a little sign on it. I've gone for a yellow colour scheme because that's generally what gas is. Yeah, so I've done that. Let's go and have a look. Let's get my hood back on. If we go and have a look inside the building, something that I was going to cover in the last episode, but that solar tower kind of took over. Yeah, we've got this medical bay in.
Energy critical.
Is it? No, it's not. Right, so I've kind of put that in there. It's piped up via the back. They've actually changed this. It used to be piped in like at the top or in one of the corners. Caused a bit of confusion for me, but as you can see, it's now piped in from the back, same as the cryo chamber. Don't really need the cryo chamber, but sometimes I thought it was a good way just to hang out if I just wanted to let the game tick over without me dying. Now, as you'll probably notice, there's some screens here. I've got a new programmable block, and we're running Izzy's inventory management. Is it showing it? There is his inventory management. And basically what that does, it just sorts out all your containers for you. It automatically categorizes your containers. So as you can see here, large industrial cargo container, 3 components. So that one's holding components. We've got another one down here that's doing ores and ingots. Got one for tools, ammos, bottles. Ores and ingots again, that's just absolutely chock full of ice. So it kind of works out what you've got and sorts out your inventory. You can put a screen up here. If we look at this, what I've actually, all you have to do for this, oh, I can't see it, hang on. If I look in here, maybe. No, what do I need to do? I need a terminal. Let's go with that one there. Yeah, so if I look at LCD, oh no, actually I think what you have to do is, ooh, let me have a look. I can't remember what you call it now. Yeah, if we have a look at the script, it kind of gives you, where do I look at it in here? If I edit it, it gives you a guide on what to do. So things like where can we have a look for LCDs? You can change all the stuff in here. Like I could assign that as false, so it won't sort ores, things like that. If you do auto crafting, which I'll show you in a minute, you just have an LCD and you have the word auto crafting in the title. You can have one which shows this up here. I just can't remember. I think I've just called it IIM. And that puts this up and it kind of tells you what it's doing. It shows you the tools, your ammo levels, things like that. This little one is your auto crafting. So what it'll do initially is it'll search all your items and it'll put how many you've got, and it'll automatically assign the number that you want to have as that. You can then go into the screen if you press, I think it's F, and I could change these. So if I've got 204 bullet glass, which is more than the 200, I could change that to 300, just simply like 300 like that. Okay, and what you'll find is it'll automatically go to your production, and it should assign, there you go, what it needs to make up to 300. So you can, what I've done, if you look down steel plate, I've got that set to 10. Well, it's actually set to 10,500. I don't know why it's set to that. I did set it to 10,000. Yeah, I don't know why it's done that. Let me just change that. There we go. And that'll now show greater than the 10,000. So if I take out 1,000 plates, it'll put enough production in to make it back up to 10,000. Really, really handy bit of script, that is. I don't know. Well, I've also, I think I said in the last one how I'd had these linked up. I've now got 4 of them in, so they're all linked up using the most space I can. I don't think, yeah, I think that's all in here. Well, actually there is one more thing in here, but I'll show you that in a little while. Outside here, what I'm working on is I'm making a lid for my mine pit. I just thought that at some point, if I've got vehicles driving around, I'm bound to crash into here at some point. You can see we've actually reached the end of the iron ore node. We've got rid of all of that. I am slowly extending this piston out, but I'm just getting so much ice, it's becoming a bit of a problem. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might just lift it up to the sort of the iron ore level and just let it go around and do the iron ore. Maybe extend it further that way. But that is that. I'm not sure what's going to happen here if I lifted that piston up, whether it would clear it or it would clash. I know they are separate grids, so chances are it would be alright, but that's why I've made the lid sort of removable. And I've just put a little button panel on, so if I just click that, what we'll see is the lid start to lift. And I mean, this shows how good space engineers become. I remember when I first started playing this game, if you tried to create that, you'd have all sorts of banging and clashing, and you just generally wouldn't have a good day. So one of the jobs I'm going to do is create the other one on this side, and we'll have them. I don't know how they're going to, when they come down together, I don't know if they're going to merge correctly or not, but yeah, well, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. I might end up putting a script in. If they won't come down and meet perfectly together, I might have to make it so one lowers and then the others. I'll just maybe use a timer block or something like that. But yeah, so that's one of the projects I want to get done today. The tunnel. Let's go and have a look at the tunnel. So I still haven't done anything with the doors because that video that I mentioned it in hasn't been released. I've now extended the ramp out to the ice because I am thinking about building a vehicle. I was thinking about going for that, and instead of going in with planes, maybe I could build like a land, like some kind of a tank, a land vehicle, and just bomb it with artillery from a range. So I might get to do that. As you will see, this tunnel now is pretty long. Yeah, it really is long. So there's six of these tunnels now. And if we go and have a look, what I've done is I've actually marked them all. If I look at my GPS, I've got sort of second tunnel lower, fourth tunnel lower. So that's like all of these here. Oh, I've picked the upper, but and I've picked that upper. So 6 tunnel, uppers. There we go. So I just did that. Now let me just sort that out again. Yeah, so they're all the uppers. There's obviously a corresponding lower. And then if we go outside, if I put the second tunnel mark, fourth tunnel mark, sixth tunnel mark, we go out and have a look. Basically, I've done this just to see how far back I've gone, and as you can see, they're all, I think they're about 108 meters apart, something like that. So the back of the tunnel is here, which is pretty much what I want, because that means I'm now getting into the thicker part of the hill. And I can start coming out. I mean, remember, it's down at like this level here. So there's quite a way. I mean, if I was to come to sort of here, get level with it, you know, 200 meters away, which is pretty much how long the tunnel is. So yeah, I have plenty of scope to build up. And what my plan will be, because I'm going to have to start seriously getting resources. My plan is sort of, we'll come into here. I want them to tee off, so maybe that way. I'll dogleg off that way, maybe go back again, and the same that way. And I'll build like storage, refinery buildings, assembly buildings. And then if I have that way, we could have the hangars. Maybe have some like lifts for vehicles to drive on and just sink down into the floor, just to keep them out the way for passing airborne vehicles, things like that. So that will probably be my next project, which I'll do. I'll do that offline just to show you, because it'd be a massive project. What I actually did with the miner, I extended the miner. I put extra drills on, just because. I mean, basically, yeah, six plunges with that. Cleared out the tunnel, so it was taking me like 10 minutes to build an extension. The big problem is welding it up. It takes about 25,000 steel plate to do one tunnel, and this thing is well, it's had a few new batteries on it, let's put it that way. You see they're probably, I think they were further forward last time. Yeah, it's had 6 new batteries because I've crashed it a few times, but if I have a look down here, I think I forgot to knock the engines on one time and it just fell down into there. Right, so the last thing, let's show you what I've been doing, is this, quite a big project. You can probably see the signals just down there. I've built a service tunnel, because, you know, the main base is going to need a hydrogen feed. So this is kind of what I've done. This conveys all the way over to where the main convey thing runs down the centre of that tunnel. I've put one of these in, apart from this one, every 15 blocks. I think this one's actually 16. So there's one. There's two. Ooh, can I squeeze past? No. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So there you go. 120. It's 120 blocks over to the building. And what I was also thinking, maybe like just in here, could put a doorway in and sink down a little shaft and make it a proper service tunnel. Maybe put some catwalk down the side of this pipe. Yeah, maybe I could do that. I mean, that's just sort of final fiddling about. It's really not that important, but at some point we'll do it. But what I thought was probably worthwhile doing was putting that in, because then I can just stick a connector in and I don't have to keep flying the ship back over there. I can just land on a connector just to help with the welding. So let me just get this. I don't want a T-junk, reinforced conveyor tube. That one there. I bet I haven't got the stuff for it. Oh, I have got the stuff for it. Brilliant. There we go. Right, so let's go and get rid of some stuff, and we'll build this second cap for the mine shaft. Right, what do I need? I'll just get steel plate to start with. I'll need enough for a hinge. So if I just get rid of everything, and if I select the hinge, get all the components for that, and then if I get, what is the hinge? Must need more than that. Oh, hang on. Build planner empty. There you go. That's better. Yeah, let's just get some steel as well. Okay. So I had to start with a hinge first of all, and it is 1 block back. Okay. So there's that. That's a hinge part. That's no good. Sorry, let's start that again. I didn't realise that the hinge. There we go. Rotate 1 block back. Let me just get this stuff. Okay, there we go. Right, so the next thing is I want to set up the limits on it. So let's just set the speed. Where's the speed at? I can't see it. Velocity. That's going the wrong way. So minus. So as you can see, it's going at 1 RPM. That will do for now. Let's just stop it there. And the angle is minus 43. So I want to change the upper limit to 0, I think. I'll just scroll down. Right, we'll just go and test that. I'll set up a button for it. I'm going to do it on a separate button just for now. Hinge 2. And I'll just do a reverse. Now let's just press that, see what happens. I'll need to give it a speed. Good point. How fast is this one running? Uh, 0.1. Okay. Right, so we'll give this the same. 0.1. So hopefully that should just run up. It is going down, so the upper limit should be 0, and it should stop when it gets up, and then the other way it'll go down to 90 degrees. Okay, just coming up on it now. 3. There's 2. I really hope this finishes Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Right. Spot on. So I'm gonna set it off the other way, and then I'm gonna build this. So I had a full block on it, and then one of the kind of offset blocks. So let me just pick the colour. Just using Shift P for that, if you didn't know. So I think like that. Let's get these welded up. Okay. Yeah, so it is just a case of trying to copy this one. So I might just lower this one. I have used half blocks. Ooh. I'm not sure how many I need to go out actually. So 1, 2, 3. I need to go 4. I'll do one more. The one block that I was really struggling to find, and I haven't been able to. So in here, I kind of wanted to have something that transitions from that into this. This is just one of these really thin wedges. But I mean, I've been through as many blocks as I could see, and I just couldn't find anything. But if you know of one somewhere, please let me know what it's called. Right, okay. So this is basically all I'm going to have to do now is just try and follow the edge of this. That's where I've got this one on for, so I think it was this one I needed next. It's actually very hard to get the sort of alignment right because you have to make sure you're on, because it's a separate grid, you have to kind of, oh come on, turn around, there we go. Yeah, you have to make sure you actually attach into the right grid. Alright, so 6. And of course, it always changes. Which one? Which one? Rotate it. There we go. No, I want to be on that one. There we go. And then we've got these wedges here. Alright, so it's not going to let me attach that up there. Slight hindrance. I mean, you're probably in the comments now saying that's never going to work. Yeah, but let's try and find out. So I want it to go plus 0.1, and then we'll just stop it. Hopefully that'll let me build it up a bit more. Okay, so that's it all welded up. Well, that's it all built, I should say. It's now just a matter of whether it'll let me close it down. There we go. Because obviously it's a bit like a doorway. It's you need to have a slight chamfer on it, but let's give it a go anyway. Velocity -1. Has it worked? It has not. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting to happen. Not sure what to do about this actually. How do you make 2 doors a line? I mean, the only thing I could maybe think about doing is if I was to get rid of. I'll tell you what, I'm going to knock the piston, knock the hinge off first. In fact, no, I'll just reverse it. Okay. So I mean, this last grid here. Oh, missed these ones. I mean, if you know a good way of doing this, drop it in the comments, or maybe even if somebody's got a video somewhere or knows a video, put a link in. So the other thing I could do is if I used a walkway of some sort, maybe. Like, will it let me? I'd need construction components. Let me go and get some of those. So will these? Well, let's just see what happens. I think I'm going to end up with the same issue. And probably some scrap very soon. Yeah, same issue. Okay. I mean, the only thing I could think of doing is maybe having, if I had this on a piston. So what I would do is let me get a piston out. Yeah, let's use this one. And then if I was to have it like, let's just say I mount it off there. Let me go and get the stuff to build this up. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. Don't know if that was a good idea or not. And then what I'll do is I'll put a block on here. Right, and I want to extend this 2.5 meters. So maximum distance 2.5. And the velocity 0.01. So that's going to extend to 2.5 meters. And then I was thinking of using a rotor. So if I was to put those on there, if I put a rotor on here, oh. maybe just get rid of that. Get rid of the head. Like that. If I was to do that, then put a rotor head. A rotor part even. On there. Just get the parts for that. Has that stopped it from extending? What's it doing? Current position. 0.4. Oh, there we go. But that is extending out. And maybe this would have been easier to do with a hinge. Right, okay. Yeah, I think it probably would be. So I'm gonna have to build this up here. Let's just get rid of this. This was a silly idea.
Inventory full.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so let me just build this up.
Energy low. Inventory full.
We're going to get some more energy. Right, okay, and we'll do the same on this side. Probably extend this out. Right, and then let's drill this out like that. So I should be able to mount a piston now on here. Like that. Okay. We'll get rid of that. We'll put the hinge part on here. So, hinge. So I want the hinge part on there. Okay. And then I want a hinge. No. Rotate. Ah, that's wrong. Oh no, there we go. Okay, now we're in business. This is gonna work. Pretty certain of it. Famous last words. So, I'm gonna have it extend at 0.1. Okay. And the maximum distance I'm gonna do, let's just do it one block first. Well, actually, if I do 2 blocks, is that one? That should take it to the block just before. Look at this. This is going to work. And then all I need to do is set up a timer to trigger it, and it'll reverse the piston back, say, 0.2 meters, and then lift it up. And then the hinge will reverse. It's so good that this like interacts with blocks like this. Let me just tidy this up a little bit. Is that there? Okay. Right, so let's go another block. So I'll take it to 7.5. And that should push into here. I'll be able to connect the head to it. Come on, just stop perfectly there. Okay, okay. Right, let's, well, I'll maybe make it 7.4, but for now. And then I should be able to get to the hinge. This one here. Attach. Hope it doesn't... Oh, yes, look at this, look at this. Okay, let's just have a look. Wrong way. Oh, yes, baby. So I want to set the upper limit to 0. Like that. Let's add on these blocks again. Why would it not let me put one in there? Or will it? Is it because I'm too close to that? Let's just get this. No, not that one. Velocity. I mean, we've got a little bit of junkiness about it, but unable to place. Okay, okay. Let's just keep it going then. Alright, you're going to let me place it now, aren't you? Yeah, of course you are. Okay, so let's reverse. Let's just try setting up minimums and maximums on here. So a minimum distance, let's do it to 7. And we'll reverse it. I think we need to reverse it yet again. Oh no, it's gone out like that. And this hinge, well, should we reverse the second hinge? I'm going to set the speed of 0.1, and that should lower it down. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, and then we'll set the maximum distance to 7.2, say, and we'll just reverse it. I don't know if that's actually closing the gap. There it is, 7.3. We'll have a look at that. I mean, that's perfect. I think that's absolutely perfect. Okay, so what I'd need to do is set up a function to allow me to, when I press a button, it will retract the piston, reverse the hinge, and then when I press it again, reverse the hinge, extend the piston. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. And maybe I could do it so I've got an open and a close button. I'll group the piston. Well, I could have it so it opens this piston, it reverses the piston, or retracts the piston, and then it reverses both hinges, and then when I close it, it reverses both hinges, extends the piston. I think that is going to be the best way of doing it. But I'm kind of satisfied with that now. So I mean, I could do it. Let's just do it over here. If I set up this one here. Oh god, how do I do this? Oh no, I don't want that. I want set up the button panels. So button 2, I'm going to have the piston. Oh shit, which piston is it? I'm going to have to go and name it. So let's call it lead piston. And I want to reverse. Okay. And then this one here, I want to do lead hinge. And just reverse. That one. There we go. So, first of all, we'll do that. And that should open up the gap. It does. And then we hit that, and we hit that. Ooh, and we hit that. Oh, that not connected up. Lead. Oh, I've named that wrong. Okay, okay. Yeah. That one there should be the lead piston. Lead hinge, sorry. Reverse. And then this one here should be the piston hinge. Reverse, there we go. So that's coming up, and now that one's coming up. Okay, so that's a bit of a success. I say I'll set up. I'm not 100% what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, but I will set up a thing and show you in the next one. Let me just get rid of all these. Right. So that is that. Right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump in this. I'm actually going to take these. Do I want to take these drills off it? I don't really. I'll only have to go and put them back on. I was just thinking about going and getting some more contracts. I don't think this episode's going to be... Oh, I could probably get rid of all of this, actually. Because, kind of, I've got my connection now. Via those conveyors. Okay, that's all I'm done. So I'll probably get this welded up at some point. Yeah. I've got some GPS signals to clear. Let me just get rid of these. Like that one. Let me delete that one. Endpoint. Connect here. Get rid of that. I was just using those just to mark all of my stuff out. Right. So yeah, so I want to head over to that UTDC station over there. Have a look at contracts, make a bit more money, because I wouldn't mind, when I get to space, I wouldn't mind finding somewhere where I can buy ships from, so that might be something I choose to do soon. So I'll just take it with these drills on. Yeah, why not? Right, I'll see you over at the station. Okay, just coming up on the UDTC station. It really is quite a drop over this hill. Get down to it. I'm actually not sure how I'm going to land on this platform just yet. I don't know if my drills will get in the way. But I'm sure I can get something on it. Just it's skew with maybe. Here we come. Or if the drills will stick out over the edge over here. Maybe. We'll see. Something will work, I'm sure. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. I mean, in hindsight, I probably should have brought some materials over with me, but it is what it is. So in contracts, I'm only gonna do acquisition contracts. So silver ingot. Ooh, I mean, I can do that, so I'll accept that one. Construction components, that's not a problem. We can do that one. Reactor components. Yeah, I should be able to do that. Yeah, I can. I mean, I'll have them from that reactor where I... 17 explosives for 500,000. That'll do. And platinum. Well, I can't do that because we haven't got any platinum. So, can I refresh them? Yeah, nothing's here. Right, okay. So that's all of those. Let's have a look. What are these repair contracts? Search contracts. Yeah, I'm not interested in search contracts. It takes far too long. So the other thing that, what are they wanting from here? So, gold ingots. God, that's not a bad price, is it? I mean, maybe I should be coming over with things like this. Do they want any... like solar cells? Reactor components are pretty good. Power cells, not too bad. Magnesium powder. Wow, I should have brought some magnesium powder over. Okay. Okay, so somebody actually put in the comments, if I press the comma key, do I get to see my... No. There was somewhere where they said I could see my accepted contract. It's the semicolon key, sorry. There you go. So active contracts. Yeah, I could see those, so that makes things a little bit easier for me. Thank you for that little tip there. They say I do like a good keyboard shortcut. Right. Okay. I'll get back, load up with what we need, and then I'll return here and see what we can sell. Okay. So let's get into here. I've actually brought a load of stuff to sell as well, but we'll sort out with the contracts first. So let's finish that, and it's in the minor industry inventory. So that was for 1.1 million. A 1.5 million for these construction components. It wasn't that. Okay. 44 reactor components. That wasn't a problem to do. And the last one was explosives for 500,000. Or just over 500,000. Anyway, there we go. So the other thing that I've bought is a load of stuff that I saw that was in here to sell. So like cobalt ingots, if I have a look in here, 191, I brought those. So let's just sell them all. That's for 305,000. The gold ingots, 35. Oh, it's nearly 1 million. Magnesium powder. Oh, I've only brought 15. I thought I'd done 25. Okay. Never mind, it's still 360,000. Power cells, I've got 75 of those. Radio communications. I thought I'd made them all that I needed. Okay. 111 reactor components for 1 million. The silver ingots for 225,000. And 42 solar cells. So, all in all, not too bad. Did I not have... I could have sworn I put it all down. But anyway, yeah, so that's not a bad way. Oh, the other thing I've brought. Now, where did I put that? I thought I'd actually brought my money with me. I haven't. Oh, well. Because I was just going to deposit all my money into here, but it doesn't look like I brought them. I must have put them in the wrong inventory when I set off. But right, yeah, so we're not doing too bad. In terms of money, I'm up to 8.1 million. I mean, I need to do a lot better than that, really. But... oh, they have renewed these acquisitions, yeah. No, now actually, how much steel plate do I have on me? Oh, I don't quite have enough. Oh well, never mind. But yeah, I'll just accept all these contracts. Just see, that's going to be worth 1.1 million. Radio components. Gold ingots. 4 million for that, wow. Some girders. Motors I can do. Is that the... Oh, a nickel ore, I can do that one. Yeah. So I'm going to keep doing that because I want to build the bank balance up ready for when I head out into space. Oh, some flare gun. I've never used one of those before. Is there anything in this bed? Huh, some credits there. And we'll have those. Yeah, let's just deposit those. So deposit. If I just put, can I drag that to there? Oh, that's a shame. 5079 deposit. There we go. Ideal. Right, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing that because I want to start building up bank balances. The next episode, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to look at building a ship to get us into space. That's the next sort of goal. Now I've got all the hydrogen. I think I need to be looking at moving out and expanding the horizon. So yeah, we'll have a look at building a hydrogen ship to get us into space. Don't know whether I'll do large grid or small grid, but I'll have a think about that before I record it. So again, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Say drop your comments about anything. I still need to work out that timer or the sort of the sequence for opening those doors. I'll maybe have a play about with that offline and then bring that into the next episode. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.